These are 3 hard-earned jewels that'll save you blood, sweat, and tears. We have to learn them the long way. You don't have to.
1, 2.
It's 3 the hard way.
I don't know if it's specific to being a creative as much as just an individual, right? So if you have kids, you might want to make sure that you have medical and dental, right? You know, as an individual, as a young person, that might not be as important to you. You'll figure it out or you'll go without or whatever. But when you have young kids, it's kind of important for you to have those things just in case, because those medical bills can get very expensive trying to come out of pocket. And then the medical plans with different companies they're not all the same, right? So your deductible might be one at this company and, you know, it might be something different in another company. You just have to read the paperwork and do the research to make sure that you're accommodating for your lifestyle. Like, those details are super important when you're trying to figure out how much you need to be compensated to live comfortably. I don't think most creatives are doing that, right? Like, I think most creatives are figuring out what's the easiest way to get done what they want to get done. I mean, I've seen creatives waste time on details that don't matter, you know, or there are creatives that will, I call it like running the clock out. So like, let's say we're working on a campaign and we're all trying to come up with ideas. I've been in situations where a creative will be in the room and they will keep pointing at all of the things that might go wrong with a given idea and just waste the time to the point where there's no good ideas. And we just end up coming back to the drawing board over and over and over again because they're pointing out all of the edge cases that potentially could go wrong or somebody could say they didn't like about whatever idea, as opposed to pushing forward and finding ways to resolve it or get past it or make it better or come up with another idea that complements it, right? So I think those situations are probably like the ones where I see people wasting time, but most creatives don't approach the situation that way. One of the things that I think I've seen from gatekeepers is, this is for a lot of different industries, but I think like for me, like right now, what comes to mind is like video production, right? Some gatekeepers will look down on certain pieces of equipment because it's not the name brand equipment, or it's not this one is plastic instead of metal. And in the same breath, you'll see them on YouTube say, well, it doesn't matter what equipment you have. How do you say it doesn't matter, but at the same time, you know, you're looking down on different people, or you're saying, oh, this one isn't that, or this one's really good. Look, it's got metal too. It's light, right? Like, if it gets the job done at the end of the day, it shouldn't really matter. So I think it's those types of things like where gatekeepers, I think, hinder the industry. And we're watching it right now where video and film are struggling because for a long time, they were pushing away some of these like technological advances, you know, trying to hold on to the old way of doing things. And it's gotten to the point where other people are moving on without them. And they're scrambling now, trying to figure out how do we catch up, when in actuality, they really should have been ahead the whole time. So that's when gatekeepers get in the way of the industry.
1,